Just how important was that win for you guys tonight?
Yeah, I think when you've been on a losing run like we have, you're desperately searching for that elusive 2 points. And whilst our performance can still be better, I thought the courage, the effort, the commitment of the guys was first class, and that's something that we can hang our hat on moving forward.
And after that first half, did you see this result come in? The 30 points to 22 at the end there. You just seem to hang on in there and give yourselves a chance.
Yeah, well, we've got that within our DNA in the club. People talk about over the years of losing important players, your James Grahams, your Sculthorpes, your Cunninghams. But what we haven't lost is what those types of players instill in our club, and that's that work ethic, that's that never say die attitude. That'll stay with the club for a long time, and these youngsters now have got the opportunity to know that, and they'll carry that forward for many years.
Jon, how big a win was that for you guys tonight?
Yeah, I think in the context of the season it could be a big win for us. We spoke a lot about starting our year tonight. We've never really got going this year for one reason or another. There's a lot of sort of mitigating circumstances really why we've probably not got going, but tonight at Headingley is probably the best game for us because it doesn't need any motivation. Leeds fans are always fantastic and we always get good travelling support, so yeah, it's a good win for us, but certainly a long road back towards that top end of the table where we'd like to be.
Did you see that result come in at half-time? It was a hard-fought contest and you just seemed to hang on in there.
We played terribly in the first half. I mean, credit to Leeds, I think they played very well, and they've got very good, good experienced players in key positions, so they played a smart game in the first half, but we got pretty revved up at half-time because we spoke about starting the game well and we started very poorly, and you can't do that here, and we were down, and that's probably kicked us into gear, which is a shame.
Yeah, once we sort of put ourselves in the arm wrestle and made the game a contest, I thought we looked good. We scored a couple of nice tries, and in the second half I thought our start to the second half was really, really positive. And when you're physically doing well and you're putting yourself in the arm wrestle and doing it for long periods, well, you give yourself a chance of getting a little bit of luck, because at the end of the day you don't win these games unless you have a little bit of luck, but you've got to sort of force the issue, I suppose, to get it. And I was proud of what the guys did.
If you look at our team, there's too much quality there for us to be the position what we're in. The points difference shows we've been underachieving. I think the points difference is always a good sign of where teams should be placed, and we're probably lower than points difference suggests we should be. We've got a long way to go. We're not getting carried away with tonight's performance.
I guess from your point of view, you'll be seeing plenty of light at the end of that tunnel.
Well, the light was always going to eventually come. I mean, it's still not shining bright yet. We have only had one win, so it's been a tough 5 weeks, but a lot of young players have got a lot of experience, and James Raby should be back shortly, which he's one of the world's best players in his position, and it's a very, very important position. So we'd like to think that'll help, and Johnny Lomax will come back in maybe three or 4 weeks, and so hopefully they get to come back into a team that's playing well. That's the key.